Hey guys, it's Rachel, and today I just wanted to come on here real quick and talk about something that I think could dramatically change your life and give you peace, which is not letting little things ruin your day, because it will literally be impossible for you to have peace and for you to have happiness if you determine how your day is going to go based off external factors. So every single day you wake up, you have to say, today is going to be an amazing day. Today is an amazing day. I'm in a happy, good mood today. Because anything can happen throughout the day. On your way to work or school, you can be stuck in traffic, and then you can get to school and your teacher gives you a ton of assignments, or your friends aren't being nice to you, or someone says something that really hurts your feelings. But it's so powerful to have the principle that you're not going to let anyone or anything ruin your day, because life is so insanely short. It's actually insane how short life is, and how you never know what day can be your last, and every day is a blessing, and we have to be grateful, and we don't want to waste our time being upset about things that we can't handle. So every day, don't let little things get to you. If someone cuts you off on the way to school, or if your family gives you attitude, you can't let that shake you. If you go to your favorite restaurant and they ran out of your food, don't get upset. It's okay. It's just another day. You're fine. I don't know how to stress this enough, that if you let little things ruin your day and get to you emotionally, you're never going to be happy. Even if someone insults you or says something to make you feel bad, don't let it get to you. Just shake it off, because life is so short. We can't waste it being upset over such little mundane things that don't matter in the big picture. And it's such an important principle, because it just brings you genuine peace. And the good news is that if you're having an amazing day and then someone does something or says something or something happens that you might think this is going to ruin my day, it won't, because you won't let it get to you. And the opposite is true as well. If you're just having a day where nothing is going right and everything's going wrong and you're just all out of whack, you're still going to be fine, because you know that doesn't determine your happiness, that tomorrow you get another day, another chance, hopefully, and that no matter what, you're going to be happy and you're going to be at peace, and no one can take that away from you. Even if people treat you poorly, or if people give you attitude, or if people try to drag you down with them, nothing will shake you, and you'll always just be at peace, if not happy. And it's so important, because I feel I'll hear my friends, and I'm not putting them down, but I'll hear my friends tell me that they're in a bad mood because X, Y, and Z happened, and I'm like, dude, life is way too short to literally decide that you're going to be in a bad mood as a result of something so small. You have to retrain your brain, and you have to just know, make the most of this life. And it's so powerful. It's just such a useful tool where things just don't get to you. It's actually insane. It's literally a cheat code. It's literally a life hack of no matter what happens to me today, I'm going to be fine. I'm happy. I'm okay. I'm grateful to be alive. Go take a step outside, breathe the fresh air, look at the stars, look at the moon, look at the sun, look at the birds. Today is actually an amazing day to be alive. And I know it's a cliche, but I heard a story of a woman who was about to get on a flight, and something came up, and she had to take the next flight that was literally 15 minutes away. And had she gone on the earlier flight that was 15 minutes earlier, every single passenger aboard the plane died. They passed away. And she said it completely changed her perspective on life. And now she's just so much more forgiving and patient and understanding. And she is almost never in a bad mood because she knows how short this life is and how fleeting it is as well, and how you never know what day can be your last. So I don't want to scare you or get too emotional, but it's also just that principle of like, in the big picture, some things are so little, it's not worth letting it ruin your day. It's just so not worth it. Like, you're gonna be so much happier if you just think that's a small thing. I'm not gonna let it get to me. Today was a weird day for me because it doesn't happen often, but today was one of those days where I really had to put this into play. Because it'll happen where one or two things will happen throughout my day and I'm like, nope, I don't care. Still a good day, still a great day. Every day's a great day. But today was just like, dang, like I felt like it was just so wacky. While I was driving, I had like 3 instances of people trying to like merge into my lane and not seeing that I was there, and I had to like lay on my horn to avoid an accident. Or I witnessed people get into like a road rage, and it was scary. And I witnessed just some other things, and then I lost my keys at a restaurant, and I was really, really late to school because I couldn't find my keys. And oh my gosh, just so many little things. And then I was gonna go to the gym with my friend, and we pulled up and they wouldn't let him in, so I had to drop him off and like drive home. But it goes to show, like, I'm still happy. Like, I'm still here smiling. I'm still grateful to be alive. And I'm just planning what to do now. Like, okay, I couldn't go to the gym, so now I'm gonna ride my bike around my community and watch the sunset. Like, it doesn't have to be a bad thing. And I feel like if we're so inclined to get bad news or get disappointed throughout the day, and we let it take over our whole mood, and we become literally depressed and just not happy people, and we're not at peace. But if you view everything as almost like a redirection, like, okay, I couldn't go to the gym, but now I can do this. I mean, obviously for some things it doesn't work. Like, I was late to school, like there's no explanation for that. But maybe you could think like, okay, maybe I was being protected from not getting into a car accident, and that's why I couldn't find my keys. Or like the road rage thing, like people were like swerving into my lane, but I was like, okay, at least I didn't get into an accident. Like, it's so powerful to just be like, it's not the end of the world, especially with so much going on in the world right now. Oh my gosh, like if you can even just listen to this podcast, you're probably so privileged. And it's important we recognize that privilege, and that we recognize how lucky we are to live in a world in our bubble where there isn't war, and we aren't worried about our lives. And like, my biggest concern is not being able to go to the gym. Like, that's so lucky. And when we put things into perspective, it just goes to show, like, stop wasting your time letting little mundane, unimportant things kill your mood and ruin your day. And let's just be happy people, because it is a choice. It's a choice that you make every single day. Every single day. You choose to be bothered. You choose to be annoyed. You choose to be upset. You choose to be angry. And obviously, there are some things that are out of our control. If you're struggling with a sickness or going through a loss, I send you my sympathy and my heart and my condolences. That's so dramatically different. I'm not saying you're not allowed to feel those emotions. If you're going through heartbreak, I'm not saying that that's not valid, but it's like little day-to-day things that annoy us and like kill our mood. And we can go home and someone asks, how was your day? And you say, I had a terrible day. Reframe it. It doesn't have to be a terrible day. And I hope that made sense, and I hope that resonates with someone, because every day something can happen that's out of your control. It's so often. You're never going to have a perfect day. So it's so important that when those things happen, we don't let it get to us, because this life is so short and we want to make the most out of it. And if you're a teenager right now, like, we're so carefree right now, and we honestly have a lack of responsibility. Like, we go to school and you might have a job, but hopefully you don't have to pay any bills, or you're not trying to provide for your family. Do you know what I mean? Like, right now is when we really should just enjoy life and not let little things get to us, because chances are, if you're listening to this, you are blessed and you have an amazing life. So I'm just saying, like, put things into perspective and let's just be happy and grateful people, and not let little things get to us, because it's so empowering and it's dramatically changed my life. Like, I don't think I will ever tell anyone I had a really bad day today, unless something like extreme or major happened, God forbid. But yeah, I cannot remember the last time I told someone or I decided today was a bad day, because it's a decision that you make. So I wish you all happiness and peace, and I hope that maybe this resonated with you and that you can put this practice into play in your own everyday life.